Hi guys. Ab no hablo español. Poquito. Yes. Poquito. No, I'm not very good. Not very good in Spanish. You guys speak English? Hola. Hola, Flux. Sorry, is the music too loud? Poquito. Not very good. My language, Tagalog, has poquito Spanish, but I'm not very good. Not very good in Spanish. A little bit, yes. Yes, Plasma, a little bit. How are you guys doing? I'm going to have a presentation. You might need something to, what you call this, to make money online with Forsage. I'm just waiting for the other guests. I hope you guys will stick around. Turn off that music and speak well. Is it too loud? Okay, let me turn off the music. It's too loud. Is that better? Is that better now? Yeah, I'm going to have a presentation. So this is about a business. You guys might want to do it. So you stick around. I'm just waiting for more guests, okay? Flux podes pag-apagar esa poronga. Okay. I will translate that. Hang on. So I can understand, okay? I will use Google Translate, okay? So I can talk to you guys. Podes apagar esa poronga. Okay, let's see. Podes apagar. Oh, you can turn it off. Okay. Esa poronga. Okay. Esa poronga. Ah, you can turn off that fuck. Wow, that is bad word. That's a bad word. Bad word. Okay. Que, que what? Que cosa? What thing? Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I don't speak Spanish. No habla. No habla español. I know poquito, like la mesa. Um, what else? Calle, cigarillo. Yeah, those I know. All right, waiting for the guys. Okay. All right, I'm going to start like maybe in another 15 minutes. The guys are still coming, they said. Filipinos are always late. Yes, they like to be late. Anyway, it's getting hot in here. I think I'm just gonna take off my jacket. Earlier, it was really cold here, and now it's kind of warm. No, not always late. I'm kidding. The Filipinos are not always late. I'm Filipino. I'm not late. Oh, okay. So let's shout out to Plasma and Flux 3245. Y- The way you talk, guys, it's like you guys are male, no? You guys are guys. Okay, let me send all the link to the guys. All right, I need to just hang in there. I'm going to start soon. Wrong one. YouTube. Okay. Do you guys understand English? Because I will present in English. Flux speak English. He speaks English. Flux, no, Flux. Okay. Plasma speaks English. Or you translated also. Who else is there? Let me check. Let's check it here. What is that? What is that? Hmm. Where is everybody? Where are you guys? Okay. Isham. Okay. Okay. You guys are there? Okay. Let's wait for Jiki and the rest. And I'm waiting for Matthew also. I'm waiting for Matthew. Just hold on. All right. Yep. Sorry po, malilate na kami. Malilate na kami makakauwi. Late dumating yung kamitap namin. All right, Army, are you guys there? Andiyan na yung mga invite mo? Message kayo kung nandyan na kayo, ha? Please message, I'm here. Para alam ko kung nandyan na kayo. Message, I'm here. Patugtog muna tayo. I'm gonna play some music while we're waiting, okay? I'm just gonna check something. Asa si Gilson? Let me look for Gilson. Ay, hindi. I'll just use my phone. Okay, wait lang natin sila Gilson. Tsaka si Matthew. If they don't come in like another maybe 10 minutes, we'll start. Sino-sino ba nandyan? Army. Sino ba in-invite mo? Pag walang dumating, pag walang dumating, magpapaangat na lang ako. . Hindi. Pwede pa ba? Palitan. Pwede. Pwede. Sent invites already. Okay lang, Army. Pag hindi sila dumating, magpapaangat ako. Okay lang yan. It's fine. It's fine. Gusto mo umakyat dito, Army? Eto, oh. Papadala ko sa iyo yung link, ha? Akyat ka dito. Para sa iyo lang. Eto daw lang sa ano natin, sa group chat. Habang nag-iintay tayo, papapasok ako ng mga paangat, mga kasamahan. Oo, sige. Sige, okay lang. What was that again? Huh. Lagyan natin dito yan. Ay, ano ba ito? Okay. Kasi, pwede ba palitan yan? Bakit ba ganon? Di bale. Okay lang. Okay lang. I don't know that sino yung pangalan nun? Who else wants to be flashed on the screen? Just say me and I will flash your name on the screen so they can subscribe to you. Atomic plasma. There's so many plasma. Oh gosh. Hello, Ignacio Fabris. How are you? Shout out to you. Yes, that's nice of you because I cannot speak. I cannot speak. Sorry, I cannot speak Spanish. Thank you for speaking English. Do you want me to put your name here so everybody could subscribe to you? Ignatios. Is that your name? Ignatios. Ignacio Fabris. Ignacio Fabris. Which one is you? The one with that, this. Thank you for coming, Ignacio. You wait, people will subscribe to you. Ignacio Fabris. Okay. Which one is you? Ignacio. Thank you for coming by, Ignacio. Okay, let's see. Ignacio, where are you from? Ignacio? Let me try. I don't know if I can, I don't want to make a fool of myself speaking Spanish because I don't know, I don't speak Spanish. But where are you from, Ignacio? Sin compromiso y sin compromiso y sin gratification. Tarjeta de crédito. What is that? Tarjeta. No obligation. Okay. I don't really speak. Che estamos con tu amigos. What does that mean? Che estamos. Che estamos con tu amigos. I am translating. We are with two friends. Okay, that's nice of you. Thank you. The bank. Te bancas. Te prendas ya. I am translating. I don't te prendas. Yeah. You get ready. Get ready for see or no. Okay. Yes or no. So okay. Okay, see or yes or no. Yeah, che está with friends, okay? No compromiso is in. I'm not very good in Spanish, but I translated it, but I cannot make of anything. Anyway, just please enjoy your time here, okay? It won't be very long. Let's just wait for some friends. Maybe they'll subscribe to you. Okay? I am just trying to help some friends here, okay? To get subscribers also.
Just please
Who's
enjoy
this?
your time here, okay? It won't be
Army?
very long. Let's just wait for some friends. Maybe they'll subscribe to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Nakaano pala ako.
I am just trying to help some friends.
Ano yun? Army?
Okay?
Nak-
To
Army, ang
get
lakas nung ano mo.
subscribers.
Ang lakas nung YouTube mo. Who's Ignacio? Okay. So, ano pa, please? Hello? Army, are you there? Anna, are you there? Okay, let's sticky bananas. Sticky banana. Okay, let's change it now. Army? Army? Can unmute guests because they chose to. Okay. Andiyan ka ba? Army, are you there? Ignacio. Okay, Ignacio Services. Sticky banana. Check private chat, okay? Let's start. Are they there? Yeah, okay. All right, sure. Okay, let's start. They can speak English, right? Bisita mo ba 'yon, Army? Yung Ignacio? No? Oh, eh bakit may mga invite ka ba? Nandiyan ba? Okay, nandiyan na sila? Are they there? Okay, because I thought walang darating eh. Okay, sige. Let's start. Sige, sige. I-ano ka na, flash ka na sa screen. Okay, hang on. All right, let's start. Let's turn off the music. And we are going to start. Okay, hold on a sec. I don't think they're gonna make it, my invites. Okay, so let me see. English or Tagalog, Army? Do you want English or Tagalog? English? Okay, sige, let's do English. Hold on a sec. It's here. Okay, let me take off these banners. All right. Okay. All right.
Welcome to Forsage, a fully decentralized and immutable crowdfunding platform for any purpose. While this statement may not mean much to you at the moment, we are certain that by the end of this short video, you will surely understand the financial power this technology offers that did not exist just a few short months ago. Forsage could not have been more perfectly timed. It originally launched on the Ethereum network in January 2020, about a month before the global health crisis. It will take years to understand the full scope of the economic devastation, but without question, there are currently millions out of work and in desperate financial need. Small businesses are likewise paying a heavy financial price during this crisis. This is why Forsage will soon prove to be the single greatest financial lifeline to help millions through this worldwide crisis and beyond. We fully understand that your time is valuable and in short supply. You are most likely nervous about your current financial situation and fearful of the future. That's precisely why we created this video and are encouraged that you are here. Forsage recently released this PDF document that fully explains their platform, but we know that you probably don't have the time or energy left to fully absorb its powerful contents. Therefore, sit back, relax, and let us quickly explain the most important information you could be receiving right now.
Hang on.
Let's start with the big picture, and then we'll drill down to the details. What is Forsage?
Sorry.
It's a peer-to-peer crowdfunding platform that utilizes Tron to transfer payments from a contributor to a campaign. Why Tron? Because of its inexpensive transaction fees and support of smart contracts in its protocol. Smart contracts are automated agreements between parties based on an if this, then that set of rules. If you ever logged into a website, you are already familiar with this concept. If you enter the correct password, then the site will grant you access. This contractual feature of Tron has endless applications. Any financial, legal, organizational, or procedural matter can be automated where human interaction is omitted from the contractual process and the agreement is recorded on the Tron blockchain. Forsage is crowdfunding technology, which is similar to Kickstarter, Indiegogo, GoFundMe, and countless others, but far from equal. Traditional platforms regulate campaigns, control funds, and retain a significant percentage fee for providing the service. Forsage, on the other hand, is a direct peer-to-peer or contributor to campaign service with zero cost. They do not regulate or control campaigns, and the funds raised can be used for any purpose. Let me say that again. You can raise funds for any financial need you may have without restriction. Forsage does not care who you are, why you need the funds, or set a time frame on any campaign. You can start today with the fundamental purpose of raising funds for your next meal. Additional contributions could pay for some of your urgent bills. As you begin to share this platform with others in need, who in turn start their own campaigns, those additional funds into your campaign could build up to pay all of your monthly bills, rent, mortgage, pay for repairs on your car, or buy a new vehicle, save for a vacation, start or expand a business, satisfy payroll, lease and insurance obligations, and the list goes on and on. Forsage literally means to give up or relinquish. The creators generously built the platform and gave it freely to the people. The automated Tron smart contract protocol is what establishes transparency and decentralized trust between users. Once it was deployed, it became immutable, which means it can never be changed by the creators. But what this really means is that no one on the planet can ever take away your ability to raise funds for any need, ever. This is crowdfunding 2.0, where these traditional services will soon be reevaluating their business model. And while Forsage is the first to think outside the box in crowdfunding, they certainly will not be the last. While you may not have ever heard of Forsage until today, as of the creation of this video, almost 1 million people have, and have already launched their campaigns on the platform. The most confusion surrounding Forsage resides in fully understanding their platform. What you are looking at is the entire structure of their platform. It is divided into 3 programs: X3, X4, and xGold. The confusion stems from what you cannot see from this view, which is what I'm about to explain. First, you will notice 15 slots, as Forsage calls them, in each of the programs, with a specific amount of Tron associated with each slot. This ranges from 100 Tron to about 1.1 million Tron in the X3 and X4 programs, and 200 Tron to 1.3 million Tron in xGold. When you launch your campaign on Forsage, the smart contract automatically separates your 400 Tron into each of the programs respectively. The purpose of this is to unlock the first slot in each of the programs. Your campaign can now receive an endless number of contributions in each of these slots. Let me say that again so you don't miss its importance. For the rest of your life, you now have the ability to generate funds for any purpose that can never be taken away from you. Looking at the X3 program, when you receive 2 100 Tron contributions, you can direct those funds towards unlocking the second slot, which now allows you to receive 200 Tron contributions, or twice the amount of Tron as slot 1. The same process occurs in X4. And you can even take funds from one program to unlock the next highest slot in another. The goal here is obvious. You want to receive larger and larger contributions of Tron, which simply translate into aggregating as much Tron as possible for your campaign that can in turn be exchanged for fiat currency and spent as you wish. This is the 30,000-foot view of what Forsage is really all about. For about the cost of a fast food meal, you instead decide to launch a campaign with those funds. And as you work through this unlocking process, you progress from receiving a few dollars worth of Tron to hundreds, thousands, and eventually tens of thousands of dollars worth of Tron again and again. It's really that simple. The smart contract automatically includes your campaign in each of the X3, X4, and xGold platforms, but it's entirely your choice which platforms best fit your campaign's needs and goals. Now let's drill down to more of the specifics of how this technically works and clear up all the confusion encircling the structure of the Forsage platform. We're going to take a look at slot 1 in the X3 program, but everything you're about to learn applies to all the slots in all 3 programs. Forsage maintains anonymity with its users through only identifying them with an ID number. Here you see ID number 1, which was the very first Tron-based campaign launched on the platform in September 2020. At the time of this screenshot, you can see ID number 1 received 249,000 Tron with the associated USD value. Clicking on the right or left arrows scrolls through the various slots. It is this graphical structure with circles and dashed lines that is causing all the confusion. When people see this, they automatically think matrix. Do you notice that ID 2 occupies 2 of these contributor records? Keep that in mind. While there are relational connections between contributors and campaigns, Forsage should not be confused with a matrix. The history function holds the key to unlocking this mystery. Next to the up or down arrows, which scroll forward or back in history respectively, you will notice the number 1,198, This records how many times this exact structure you are looking at, and nothing more, has been reset. If we click the down arrow, we go back in time. But wait a minute, why is ID number 2 occupying yet another of these contributor records, and the other ID numbers are not in any chronological order? Or if we keep clicking the down arrow to the very beginning of ID number 1's campaign, where is ID number 3? This is a snapshot of ID number 1's slot 1 list of contributions. At the bottom of this list are the first 3 contribution transaction records shown on the previous screen from ID number 2, 4, and 5, but just in a spreadsheet format. But look at this vertical list of IDs. As you work up the list from the bottom, again, we see that ID number 3 is missing, along with ID number 6. If Forsage was truly a matrix, these ID numbers would be listed in chronological order with absolutely no gaps. Let's take another look at this structure, but this time from a different perspective. Imagine you are ID number 2 and launched a campaign on Forsage. Awesome, you just received your first contribution. That Tron contribution will equate to unlocking 50% of your next highest slot, as previously discussed. The next contribution your campaign received will equate to the other 50%. You now have 100% of the Tron needed to unlock your next highest slot, which in this example is slot number 2, where the smart contract will automatically do so upon sending it peer-to-peer to ID number 1 in this case. When the third supporter contributes to your campaign, which goes to ID number 1 in this example, the smart contract automatically resets this slot. Now every contribution your campaign receives in these first 2 record locations from this point forward can be utilized as you see fit. You can use them to unlock other slots in either X3, X4, or xGold, or send the funds through your Tron exchange and convert it to fiat currency and spend it. When the third contribution comes in, again, these slots reset, allowing for more contributions. Now let's walk through this process once more. Only this time, I want you to visualize it 3-dimensionally. Here is the first contribution to your campaign, utilized for unlocking 50% of your next slot. The second provides the other 50%, where the smart contract automatically unlocks the next slot. The third resets the slot, creating an entirely new structure. Now the contributions are directed into your campaign. And the third contribution resets the slot, thereby creating another new structure. Now, what is the connection between all of these repeating structures? Time. This structure resets again and again, allowing you to receive an endless number of contributions that you now have full control of how you wish to utilize the funding. Congratulations. Here's your first award because you now understand this better than most people. The X4 structure is a little different, but automatically works in the exact same way. The first 2 contributions go to ID number 1 in this example. The next 2 unlock your next highest slot. The 5th goes directly into your campaign, and the 6th resets the slot by sending the funds to ID number 1 in this example. Once unlocked, all 3 of the contributions in blue go directly into your campaign. And just like X3, The X4 structure resets again and again, allowing for you to receive an endless number of contributions that you have full control of how you wish to utilize the funding. xGold simply expands on the X4 structure, where there are 30 contribution records that automatically work in a similar way. The first 2 contributions go to ID number 1 in this example. Your campaign receives 20% of each contribution in the next series of transactions. It will receive 30% of each contribution in the next series, and 50% of each contribution in the final series. And at the far right of the final series of transactions, you will see 2 reset contributions, each of which account for 50% of the exact structure's reset and go to ID number 1 in this example. And just like X3 and X4, the xGold structure resets again and again, allowing for you to receive an endless number of contributions that you have full control of how you wish to utilize the funding. As a reminder, the smart contract automatically includes your campaign in each of the X3, X4, and xGold platforms, but it's entirely your choice which platforms best fit your campaign's needs and goals. Now, when you look back at this overall view of the X3 program in Forsage, or any of the programs for that matter, 2 things should come to mind. The first is that these circles and lines are not positions in some matrix, but rather just a record of contribution transactions in the spreadsheet view and where those funds are going. We know this from previously witnessing ID number 2 occupying 2 of these locations. In fact, ID number 2, or any ID number for that matter, can occupy any or all of these contribution locations depending on how fast they themselves are resetting. The faster they reset their contribution slot, the more times they will appear. This was verified when ID number 2 occupied multiple contribution locations in the ID list. If this is so, then that technically means that any ID can fall into any or all of these locations based on reset frequency. But most importantly, because there are only a record of contribution transactions, not a representation of some matrix placement. Additional support of this truth is that ID number 2 shows up quite often in ID number 1's list of transactions, as shown in this small snapshot of ID number 1's contribution records. The second thing that should now be blatantly obvious is that this demonstrates proof that Forsage is not a matrix. If it's not a matrix, then it can't be a pyramid. If it's neither a matrix nor a pyramid, then it can't be multi-level. And due to the fact that every contribution transaction is executed automatically through the smart contract protocol, which is openly recorded for everyone on the planet to see on the blockchain for themselves, Forsage cannot possibly be a Ponzi, as the automation and transparency alone defies the very definition. Are you ready to learn what Forsage technically is? Well, now that you are keenly aware to visualize the structure 3-dimensionally, the Forsage structure is simply a histogram, which is nothing more than a graphical representation of a data set over time. Or in their case, a more engaging visual way to understand the mundane contribution transaction list over time. Here's your second award, because you now understand Forsage better than 90% of its own users. If you want to see verified documentation of any transaction, simply click the link next to any contribution wallet address, and you will be taken to TronScan, which resides outside of Forsage, where all Tron transactions are openly recorded. This provides full transparency that every contribution truly is transmitted peer-to-peer, or contributor to campaign and completely untouched by human interaction. Now you may be asking yourself why. Why go through all this trouble? Why not just stay with the old model, like Kickstarter, Indiegogo, and GoFundMe? For one, these platforms take 5 to 8% or more out of the raised funds for themselves for providing the platform. They have total control over these funds and regulate campaigns. You need to compete with other campaigns for funds. If these platforms don't agree or like what you're raising money for, they retain the right to end your campaign at any time. If you do not raise enough interest to meet your target goal, your campaign is canceled and they return the funds, although they financially benefit from them until that point. There is also a significant cost in developing the campaign description copy and supportive materials, such as videos, graphics, data, research, business plans, and prototypes. Forsage simply came up with a better solution to crowdfunding. They built an automated system using the trusted off-the-shelf technology of Tron's smart contract protocol. They don't take a percentage for themselves. They relinquish control of the platform to its users. They'll never cancel a campaign and don't care what your funding need may be. There is also zero cost for the users, as they never have to spend all that time and money competing with others for funding. Additionally, Forsage specifically built the structures we just extensively discussed as a way to incentivize contributors to send funds to your campaign. This is the driving force and brilliance, I might add, to their crowdfunding solution. Think about it. Why would you contribute to someone's campaign? Why are you watching this video? Because someone shared Forsage with you, and you can now launch your own campaign, and no one will ever question what you're using the funds for. And why would anyone now contribute to your campaign? Because they've been informed by you that Forsage exists, and they can in turn launch their own campaign and raise funds for whatever their need, goal, or dream may be. This technically reverses the one-way street of traditional crowdfunding platforms where funding only flows into campaigns. Forsage, on the other hand, is creating a two-way street where both the campaign and contributors equally benefit. This is simply a much better solution to the hurdles of raising funds for any purpose and allows for crowdfunding to be far more widespread and viewed much differently. It's crowdfunding 2.0, where everyone benefits. And that's why it should be very clear to you now why they created these structures. When one person tells another who is otherwise unaware of this platform, the recipient of that information benefits as they can launch their own campaign. In return for sharing the platform, a supporter with the second campaign benefits the first by way of a contribution. This creates a two-way street where both campaigns benefit by helping each other in this new era of crowdfunding, where errant human decisions and centralized control are entirely removed from the process. You now understand this platform better than 95% of anyone who's ever even heard of Forsage. But to complete your mastery of this new era of crowdfunding, we need to visit one final topic. All of the technology, smart contracts, and various program structures ultimately drill down to one singular purpose: acquiring Tron to fund campaigns. The following is for illustrative purposes only. No claims, promises, or guarantees of funding are being made. We have saved you the time and effort of reading and fully understanding the marketing document released by Forsage discussed at the very beginning of this video. But one page from that PDF shows these charts, and it's very important to not get distracted by what they suggest. Technically speaking, they represent the math of funds received once you unlock all of the levels in the various X3, X4, and xGold programs. and each structure has reset once thereafter. They show each of the 15 slots, the amount of Tron required to unlock each slot, which then translates to contributions, the amount of Tron funds received once each structure has been filled and reset once, along with the associated USD value when Tron trades for 3.5 cents, as is noted at the bottom. However, by the time your campaign unlocks all 15 slots in any of these programs, the lower slots, such as 1, 2, 3, and 4, etc., will have reset multiple times. Therefore, while these charts may be fun to look at, in practice, they provide little to no benefit. We also feel they may steer you away from knowledge that is far more important to fully understand. And instead, we want you to stay laser focused on Tron. Briefly, Tron is a cryptocurrency that was launched in 2017 and had its share of initial deployment issues like many coins, but has since proven itself and has become one of the top digital currencies by filling a massive void in the crypto space of providing ultra-fast transactions with incredibly low fees. We are talking about transactions confirming in seconds for just a couple pennies. This is obviously very disruptive to traditional banking institutions, but it also puts the cryptosphere on notice that they cannot take 10 to 30 minutes to confirm a transaction at a cost of $10 to $15, as can be the case with Ethereum of late, especially if you're only trying to send $5. Why is this important for you to know? Because your campaign receives funding in the form of Tron, not fiat currency, such as the dollar, euro, yen, or ruble. These are all inflationary currencies that are quickly losing value and purchasing power, especially in this current global economic crisis. While you will certainly take some of your Tron, convert it to your country's fiat currency and spend it, you may also consider holding on to some of it. What if, over the next couple of months, the popularity of Tron drove its price up where it was trading at twice its current price? Do you think the dollar will provide twice its current purchasing power over the same time frame? Probably not, as it has lost value every year over the past century. What if Tron tripled in value? What if it traded 5 or 10 times its current price based on a broader usage stemming from its cheap and fast transactions? Tron's all-time high is 30 cents, and it currently has a market cap of over $2 billion. The point you should not overlook is that your campaign funds will certainly help with any current economic pain you may be experiencing, but also carry the potential to skyrocket in value while all other fiat currencies are crumbling. As everyone else is silently becoming more financially burdened, the loss of value in their respective fiat currencies, you will be actively acquiring tremendous amounts of Tron that will significantly alter the trajectory of your financial future. Congratulations, you've become an expert on Forsage and now possess financial insight the world is frantically searching for. It's time for you to provide a solution to the economic pain most everyone you know so desperately needs. Forsage is crowdfunding 2.0 and the economic lifeline of 2020 and beyond.
All right. Does anybody have questions? Does anyone have questions? Anyone? Okay. That's about the presentation. Does anyone have any question about the Tron? Any? No questions? If you got no questions, anyway, if you guys think that you would want to do this Tron, this is a digital currency. And as we said, this is not like US dollars. This is not like Singapore dollars or yen or peso. Okay. this digital currency, the Tron, multiply its value. Okay, just like Ethereum, like before, it started with about only $15, and now the value is $350. But that's 4 years. But how it multiplies in value even within months, because as they continue uh, developing more technology, the Tron, these digital currency gets stronger. Unlike dollars or peso, okay? Dollars is actually the inflation is too high. To pass between peso and USD, it used to be 54 peso to a dollar before. I'm talking about Philippine peso. It used to be 54 to a dollar USD, but now it's only 47. So it means the value is going down of these fiat money. We call them fiat money, the money that we use on a daily basis. So, but these digital currencies, they are actually raising and it's getting more. Okay. So this is why we are doing this Tron, and it's really, really good. So anyway, if you guys don't have any questions, you can message me on the comments below. If you're interested to do this campaign. We call it crowdfunding. When we say crowdfunding, you are collecting funds in the form of Tron. Okay. So what you do is you sell more Trons, and when you sell Trons, you get commission. Okay. You get commissions from that. And when you get commissions, that becomes money also. It's equivalent to money. So it's like you're buying money and your money is making money. It's just like that. Okay. So this is why it's really good. And the other thing that I love about Forsage is because when somebody buys Tron from you, they automatically become your partner. Okay. If you see those illustrations earlier, they are just to show you where your commissions came from. Okay. Wouldn't you want to know where your commissions come from? I would like to know. Okay. Like I have a subscription with TubeBuddy, and if somebody buys, I suddenly know I got commissions from for TubeBuddy. I that it's a tool I use for YouTube. Okay. But it would be nice to know who bought, who used my link, my referral link, right? This is the same. This is just to for you to have a record of who joined your campaign or contribute to your campaign, and then when they contribute, they automatically have their own campaign. Okay, for Saj, this company for Saj, we are using only their system because their system is brilliant. Okay. You don't need to think, where am I going to put this partner? Where am I going to put this? You just use the link. They will, all you have to do is register them with your link, and they will be the one to connect it to you. That's it. And then you just collect your commission. Okay. So, which is great. All right. So, how do you register for this? If you want to know how to register, um, I can show you one more slide here, how to register. And this is how we do. Okay, so basically you will have to, let me very quickly share this. This is how you register. Where is that uh, photo? Okay, hold on a second. I think I will have to go with my screen here. Okay, so this is how you are going to start with this Forsage. Is, let me see, let me activate this. All you have to do is you can start with, okay, hang on. Hold on. Where my pen? Okay. All you gotta do is just start with 100 trons and plus 100 trons. Oops, sorry. What did I do here? So 100 trons and 100 trons equals 200 trons. Okay, and then you are going to multiply that. So if you see this illustration here, so you can start with here with x4 and then the xGold. So you can start as 200 trons. You multiply that in peso. In peso, that is to us, it's in peso to us, it's like how much is that, Army? 1 peso and okay, hang on a second. 1 peso and what am I doing here? Hang on a second. All right. It's 1 peso and 30 centavos for us. Okay. So basically it's just like how much? Let me compute that very quickly. It's really cheap. So 130 times, let's say 400 trons. That's 500 pesos. 520. Approximately, say 600 pesos. Okay? That's not a lot. And all you have to do is activate this, activate a Tron wallet. Okay? You're going to activate a Tron wallet and Tron wallet which stores digital money. Okay. So once you get that, you can already open and buy some Trons. Okay. Has anyone have questions? Anyone? If you guys don't have any questions, I just encourage you to, comment below. If you want to join Forsage, just click on the link below on the description box or message me directly on Facebook and I will answer all your questions. And we can help you because we already have a big team in Asia, okay, in the Philippines, and we have some people in Singapore, and we have some people here in the US, and it's already a big team, which means you already have a community of people. When you join our team, we already have a team that could help you, okay, start your own or build your campaign as well, okay. So that's it. This is the end of this presentation. If you guys don't have any question, this is it. Thank you so much for coming, guys, and we'll see you guys again soon. Thank you so much. Bye. Army, bye-bye. Okay.